Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all having a great lunch. Welcome to another episode of Ask BrandSpeak, where we talk about anything about branding and digital marketing. My name is Iko, and I'm with my co-host Erica.
Hi, happy Friday, everyone. And if this is your first time watching, we're doing this live session weekly, every Friday at our new schedule, which is at 12 noon on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to be a part of our community, please make sure to follow our social seen below. And also, if you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll get notified whenever we go live.
If you want to ask questions about branding, digital marketing, or anything related to marketing, just comment below and we'll make sure we will answer that. We can also talk about that in our next episodes to give you the best value that you deserve. We are also offering a free 10-minute brand consultation. So whether you're starting a business or you've been in the business for quite some time, you want to upskill and be relevant, just type in the comment box, I want 10. Again, if you're interested to avail of our free 10-minute brand consultation, just type I want 10 and one of our team members will reach out to you after this talk.
That's right, Miss Ika. There's just so much privilege if you're part of this community. And if you attended last week, we've talked about social media listening, which is all about the mentions and the conversations related to your brand. It is now an essential marketing practice for conducting both audience and market research. Although sometimes we confuse social media listening to social media monitoring, but we have to know that they differ in very important ways. So basically, social media listening is qualitative and social media monitoring is quantitative. What about you, Miss Iko? What have you learned from our episode last week?
Well, Erica, as for my takeaways, I've learned that social media listening is really important because it can give you valuable insights that can help you improve your brand. Through social listening, you can engage with your customers. Thus, it can help you improve your relationship with them. Second, it can help you manage crisis. Social listening allows you to track sentiments real time. So, take this opportunity to rise above the situation. Third, it can help you track your competitors. Social listening helps you track what people are saying about you. It can also give you insights into what people are saying about your competitors. With this in mind, it can help you stay ahead of the competition. So, if your goal as a company is to really build a strong brand reputation, then social media listening is something you should consider be doing.
Thanks for those insights, Miss Iko. Also note that social media listening helps you find and influence your greatest supporters. And speaking of influence, we have this new form of social media marketing, which is now considered as one of the fastest growing channels and is expected to continually grow. And this is influencer marketing. I'm super excited for this episode because I love this industry so much and I actually deal with different tiers of influencers every day and I'm really enjoying it. So, how about our viewers? If you can type in the comment section and let us know who your faves are. And for you, Miss Iko, can you share with us who's your favorite influencer at the moment?
Well, Erica, I usually follow influencers who provide positive social value. People who
Right.
don't just give encouragements, but help us improve our lifestyle and our values, such as Janina Vella, Slater Young, Teacher with Erwan Yusuf, and then recently I've been also checking on Hannah Pangilinan. Do you know these influencers?
Yes, yes.
All right. So let's head on to the comments. I want to see who
This
their
is fun.
influencers are. I see Solen Yusuf, Janina Vela, and Rai Velasco. Who else? Type in your influencers.
I
So,
see Megan and Mikael Diaz, the gamer duo.
wow. All right. Nice, guys. So, wow, we can really feel your love and support for these icons. Maybe someday we can work with those influencers you've mentioned. But right now, we won't let you wait any longer. Let's welcome our speaker for today. For today, uh, she's a woman of influence herself, Miss Lady Armas, as she talks about why influencer marketing works.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Erica and Iko. First of all, thank you so much once again for tuning in to today's episode of Ask Brand Speak, where we talk about all things branding and digital marketing. I am so glad that you guys are joining us today live with our new time slot at 12 noon. We did this because we want to serve you something, that you can learn from. We want to serve you some learning while you guys are eating your lunch. In today's world, there's no place where multitasking will not benefit you. So in this case, while you are feeding your stomach, we want to feed your brain as well. How about that? It's a good deal, right? So for some of you who are just tuning in for the very first time to watch here with us at Ask Brand Speak. Ask Brand Speak is also our way of opening at scale our knowledge and expertise on everything about branding and digital marketing. So if you would like to have a 10-minute consultation with us for free, all right, for free, just type in the chat anytime during the video, even if you're watching this on replay, I want 10. All right, I want 10. And our team will just reach out to you in the chat, in the comment section, and schedule that consultation with us for free. So if you have any question at all, whether you're watching from the Philippines or from America or in any country in Asia, wherever, as long as we can understand you, there is no language barrier right here. We would love to engage with you. All right, so today's session is still on our series, Conquering Digital Marketing. This is something that we have been talking about for the past 3 sessions, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to check out some of the videos that we did, please make sure that you've liked BrandSpeak Asia on Facebook and on YouTube. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell as well so that you'll get notified every time we go live and send you a new video your way. All right. So if you haven't done so, please go ahead and do that. And also, I'll give you a little bit of time to go ahead and please think of your friends who are entrepreneurs, who are business owners, whether they're starting off, they're already in their business, or they're from a big corporation. Go ahead and type them in the chat and tag them so that they can also partake from this free learning that we are giving to you. All right, so today's episode is actually dedicated to so many of you who are asking if you should really work with influencers in your social media marketing. Do they work? Will I get a return on my investment? Are they authentic? I have not seen a conversion yet. Why will I work with them again? How will this work? Should I get celebrity influencers or should I get micro influencers? These are just some of the many questions that you guys have been asking us about influencer marketing. So I am here today to answer your question, why influencer marketing works. That's the very first question that we will be answering for today's session of 20-minute learning. To start it off, if you are new to digital marketing and you don't know who influencers are or what they do, let's start off by giving off some definitions, all right? A digital influencer is a recognized personality who has a following, okay? They have a certain set of followers on his or her digital platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, even TikTok, right? All those social media platforms. They have a clout on a specific area or in a specific category or topic such as fashion, art, travel, food, fitness, health, or lifestyle in general. So different categories. They are usually engaged by brands to promote and create awareness about their products, about their services, about their campaigns by leveraging on the reach of these influencers and the engagement that they have on their followers. So basically, you can think of a personality who has an influence and an authority and is recognized in a particular category. Okay. And if they have a set of followers, big enough to make a difference on social media, then they are your influencers. Okay. Hey, this was asked earlier also, but I love to hear more from you. Who are some of your favorite influencers? Maybe if I think of food influencers, who are those right now so that we can, check them out and get hungry ourselves looking at just their photos. All right. So type them in the chat, share to us. Before I move forward, again, thank you so much. I'd like to say hi to some of you who are here. I can see Rochelle. Hi, Rochelle. Thank you for being with us all the way from Canada, right? Good to see you, Rochelle. Hey, Kyla, all the way from maybe a few tumbling blocks away from where I am right now. Thanks for being here. Renzo, Rafael, Brett, all of you guys are amazing. So hopefully you'll get something from this conversation today. Again, it's not too late to share this convo, so hit that share button at the bottom of your mobile phone if you're watching from your phone. Again, going back, all right? Influencer marketing, that is our topic today and why it works. Influencer marketing is actually having a very big moment right now. Okay, spotlight is on a lot of influencers working with companies in bringing awareness, publicity, engagement, and conversion. Brands are increasingly turning to social media platforms for their marketing, and there are good reasons. There are a number of good reasons why they're doing this. In fact, based on our research, 49% of consumers actually claim that they depend, all right, hear this, they depend on influencer recommendations on social media before they actually make a purchasing decision. This means that if consumers feel confident in the recommendation from an influencer, they'll be more likely to purchase that product. In short, they buy because an influencer used this product or service and made a review about it and then recommended it. Okay, talk about that power. This social media statistic makes it evident with how brands should piggyback on the power of influencers to reach out to their customers. Okay, you're getting this? So, why does influencer marketing work? Again, well, for the purpose of this video and as a strategy that we have seen in our work at BrandSpeak Asia, because we work with a lot of influencers, influencer marketing is something that we offer, okay, as an agency. In this particular video, we would be talking more about what we've seen working with micro influencers, all right? Not your usual celebrity influencers, such as the actors or actresses who have created a name in show business. I mean, yes, of course, they are influencers as well, but we have seen that they can also charge an arm and a leg. Why? Because that's just industry standard. All right, that's how it is with them. And so in this particular video, I'd like to talk to you more about micro influencers who are actually personalities who are also recognized again in social media who have less than 1 million followers. So normally in our case at BrandSpeak Asia, we look at influencer profiles, and if we see that you have a minimum of 30,000 on your platforms, across your platforms, then there is a potential that we will work with you to even 100,000 to 500,000, or again, under 1 million. All right. And, this could vary across, again, different categories. These influencers are focused, again, on fashion, sports. They have knowledge on investments, finance, leadership, even mommying. Yes, that's a word now, mommying. Okay, because there's also mom influencers that brands want to work with a lot, because we know that moms make a lot of decisions in the household. So you can have a fairly good reason why you should want to work with mommy influencers. So mommying, that's a word right now. If you understand this term, type in there, mommying. Okay, all right, so let's move on. Again, I will give you a few reasons why influencer marketing actually works. And here is the first reason why. They have a loyal community. Okay, they have a loyal community. Micro influencers are usually followed by 3 Fs. Okay, 3 Fs. And what are those Fs? Friends, families, and fans. When you are starting your platform, your very first followers are actually your family and friends. Right? Am I right? Your friends, family, they follow you. They want to know what's going on in your lives before you actually explode into becoming better at your craft, doing excellently in the way that you express yourself on social media. Then you little by little generate followership in the form of your fans. It's okay to have that, right? I mean, these people are actually partaking from the things that you yourself are focusing on, whether it's art, social value, tips, lifestyle, travel, anything at all right? So most likely, these people will follow you and consider you as their influencer, okay? So that's the first reason. They actually have a loyal community simply because this is a pattern that they have started with. Like most people would actually take the time to get to know what these influencers have been doing and most likely have followed them since they were beginning. So that is a loyal community. And so usually with bigger influencers, like having millions of followers, there's usually a lot of skepticism from businesses because they're thinking, will the followers really engage with the bigger celebrities, or are they actually promoting brands from a consumer mindset that these bigger influencers are actually using? Do they use those products? So there's skepticism. I'm just stating facts that I've seen happening in the business world right now. So maybe this is also a tip to some of those influencers who actually do this, as a professional, that, endorsing something should be authentic to you, not just posting because you're paid to do that. And I'm sure they know that, but this is just a gentle reminder. All right. So that is the usual. They are loyal to their community. Second reason why influencer marketing works, because influencers now focus on a niche, right? This is the second reason. Your marketing becomes more targeted and narrow. Okay, if you work with influencers, your marketing becomes more targeted and narrow to whoever you want to promote it to, which is really, really good. I said this in one of the episodes about why branding is important. And if you want to watch that, you can check out again our YouTube channel in BrandSpeak Asia, and you can check out why branding is important. And we explain there why riches is in the niches. Okay, focusing on a particular niche, which is done now by influencers, helps you predict, okay, the type of followers or audience that you will be having for your particular product. So then you can custom your product, or you can custom your marketing strategy according to that niche that this particular influencer has. Okay, so that's a very good reason for you. If you are a marketer, a business owner, you can't market for everybody because then you'll end up marketing to nobody. All right, so that's something for you to know. Second reason again is your marketing will be more targeted and narrow because you're thinking these influencers, they don't just create a fan base. All right, what they're creating is actually a community, a loyal community that's built on a common interest. And that's very important. It saves you a lot of time. Like, you can hash out, you can throw a needle in the middle of a haystack, and it's so hard to find that because there's a big bunch of filter or covering or unnecessary layers. But with influencer marketing, you can at least tell if you're targeting micro influencers that you're promoting to a like-minded set of individuals and target market, right? You'd love this. So it turns out that your marketing efforts will be more productive and efficient. Okay, so try it. Another reason why marketing influencer works, this is the third reason, is this one. You have an access to the influencer's reach. Okay, if you're still skeptical about why you should work with influencers, very simple. If you do that, then you instantaneously have access to their reach. If their reach is 30,000, meaning their follower base, if you don't have that much reach for your business or for your brand, then it pays to engage with an influencer with a much bigger base than yours, because then you will have an access to their reach. All right, that's what I meant by that. And marketing, as you all know, is usually valued by the number of people that an ad, a video, or a campaign can actually reach. All right. In traditional marketing, using out of the home tactic, out of home, and these are your billboards, right? Owners of billboards, okay, actually prices their billboard placements according to the potential number of traffic. Okay, that's how they normally price it. Like, how much should I pay for a billboard space? If I'm putting a billboard along EDSA, that will probably cost me 300,000 pesos to 500,000 pesos because of the amount of traffic that passes through EDSA. I'm just not sure right now because of all the ECQ, GCQ, MECQ that our country is now experiencing. But nonetheless, that is how they are priced. In the newspapers, okay, for some of you who weren't born yet, where we used to read newspapers, actual print, okay, you can feel the paper. Newspapers, ads are really priced according to the size of the ad, okay, the size of the ad, because then it tells you the visibility of the ad. The bigger the ad, the more expensive it is in a newspaper because it's easier to see. There's a visibility price or premium attached to that. and the number of circulation, meaning how many copies of papers will this particular publication produce. Like, for example, Inquirer, before they used to produce about 330,000 copies of their newspapers. So that is how much also, I mean, based on that, that is how much they will, that is the criteria of how they will price an ad. All right. So in this particular case, because we're already in the digital world, we also have access to someone else's world or community, which is their followers. So compared to circulation or traffic flow or people traffic, right? The followers actually can create an opportunity for you to engage and interact with their audience. That is the main difference. In today's digital world, you go to somebody else's social media platform, you see something that they like, that you like, and you make a comment, you like it. That is totally revolutionary and powerful. You can't do that when you see something on a billboard, right? You can't go on there and say, I like that. You can't share that right away. Most probably what you will do today is that take a photo of that and send that to someone else whom you think will benefit from that. But in today's digital world, it's so easy to already engage and comment and share something of value that you see for you, right? Instantaneously. There's instant engagement, there's measurable insights, and there's leads generation potential all in one. So that is the third reason why you should be working with influencers. All right. Hopefully, you guys are learning something. If you are, I would welcome you guys actually typing in the comments your takeaways. And if I'm talking too fast, that's because I'm excited. Okay. This is something that we do at BrandSpeak Asia. We enjoy doing this so much. Everything about digital marketing or branding. All right. So let me go on and move on to the fourth reason why influencer marketing works. When you work with influencers and you ask them to make a video or a vlog, in this particular case, most probably you want to work with YouTubers, right? Those are YouTubers, influencers on YouTube. That's actually a career now, a profession now. Like if your kids tell you, I want to be a YouTuber, don't stop them. They can start as early as what? 5 year old, 5 years old, for as long as you're the one that's editing the video. All right. But again, when you work with influencers who create vlogs or video, this is the fourth reason why influencer marketing should work for you. You actually ask them to create the content for you. All right. And that's a big deal. If you're a marketer, or not just a marketer, but if you're a brand and you want to survive and thrive in the social media, creating content is tons of work. To be consistent, to be constant, to be aligned with your branding, it takes a lot of work, let alone create a video for you. But in this case, when you work with YouTubers, they actually create the content for you, the YouTube, right? I mean, the video, okay? And it's not you talking about you, but it's someone else talking about you. And that's true blue PR for you. Okay? Instead of you hard selling yourself, talking about yourself to people around you, let other people talk to you, talk to others about you. True blue PR. So that's the fourth reason you can actually ask them to create the content for you. All right. So the fifth reason why influencer marketing works is actually connected to the fourth reason. Okay. So for this particular reason, based on above again, working with influencers is cost effective. Okay. Cost effective. This is very cost effective because you don't have to produce the content. Again, if you're working with video influencers or YouTubers, okay, they can actually produce it for you. They can post it on their platforms, and then you can have access to the video or to the raw content, which you can also use in the future for your marketing materials or assets for your company. Okay, so if you have already produced commercials and videos, if you're in that industry or you're wondering how much these things cost, producing commercials on television is very, very expensive. You pay for the video production, the crew, the talent, the venue, the crew meals. All of that costs millions of pesos to produce a 30-second commercial. Okay, but here they are, YouTubers or YouTube influencers. You can ask them to create a vlog for you, and they will take care of the venue, they will take care of the video production, they will take care of the storyboarding, the script, the talents themselves, everything else, the props that's connected to that video production, they can actually do it for you. And that is why it's so cost effective. Plus, you're leveraging on the authenticity because once they create content, they will base that according to how they see you. So it's another person's perspective talking about you. Okay, so that's very, very crucial. All right, so that's it for me. Hopefully you got something why influencer marketing works, 5 reasons that I mentioned to you. And as I close this video, let me share with you a case study where we did a partnership with an influencer. We've worked with a lot of influencers in the past decade that we've been around. Okay, but in this particular case, it was a collaboration between an influencer and a brand, where an influencer actually co-designed, or not co-designed, but really designed a collection for a particular brand. So the collab allowed the influencer to have a credential in fashion design, because this particular influencer is really known for style and fashion. So she's a style and fashion influencer, but never really created something like a collection. So in this particular case, she upped her credential because of an opportunity for her to create her own collection under this brand. And for the brand, it gave it's the ability to actually reach out to the followers of this influencer and expand its reach in the market. All right, so there is a win-win in this particular partnership. Let me share with you the results. When the collection was done, okay, the collection design was done, the brand did an exclusive preview sale. Okay, you go like, okay, there's a 30-minute or a half-day preview sale before we officially launch. Normally, you get invitations for that. That's not accessible to anybody else aside from the fact or aside from the crowd that's been invited. So the more exclusive it is, the more expensive it becomes for somebody. All right, so this is what we did. We offered an exclusive preview sale to all the followers of these influencers prior to the day of the actual launch. And you know what? At 12 midnight, we did this preview. Okay, the influencer posted on her Instagram account, going live now to all my followers. Just type this code when you purchase this and pre-order. That's the kind of mechanics that we set. And within 12 hours prior to the launch, and right after we did an exclusive preview sale, all right, the collection was already sold out. Half of the collection was already sold out. And then after we launched it 2 weeks later, we sold out everything. And get this was even before the actual production of the products. Okay, everything was done digital. So the brand that they don't have to produce anything that will be in excess of an inventory, which a lot of department stores now do, because everything else was sold out even before they produce it. So they actually know the number of the production that they have to make because of this kind of partnership. And if you're a business owner, you'd love something like this because it saves you a lot of money from producing something and testing out in the market and see if this will work, if anybody will be interested to buy this, right? These are the traditional ways of selling, but in using digital marketing with the help of influencers, all right? This is something that you can actually do. Save a lot for you, all right? So maybe if you are asking how we can work with influencers, how can I work with influencers? If that's a question, there's 2 ways for you to do that right now, which is number one, type in the chat, I want 10. All right, I want 10, meaning you can actually book a free 10-minute consultation with us. So type that in the chat. I want 10, and our team will reach out to you to schedule that quick conversation via Zoom or via call so that we can give you free advice on your influencer marketing planning or strategy. All right, that's the first one. And the second one is that you can continually follow us on Facebook and YouTube, right? BrandSpeak Asia. Make sure to follow us there. And you can also check out a video that we launched on influencer marketing and more details on that. So check out those videos and you'll get a lot of learning from there. All right. If you're also interested, I have a lot of other details as well that I missed out on this video, which are also available on my channel. I also have a channel, Lady Armas, on YouTube and on Facebook. You can check that out and see for yourself some tips on influencer marketing. All right, so that's it for me. Hopefully you guys learned something for today's session of Ask Brand Speak. My name is Lady Armas. Thank you for watching and have a great day.